New Japan Pro Wrestling Wrestle Kingdom weekend is over now. Right now I'll be going over the matches for Wrestle Kingdom and my take on how they went and the results and if I predicted them correctly. So in the pre-show for Wrestle Kingdom we got the New Japan Ranbo featuring Satoshi Kojima, Hiroyoshi Tenzan, Yuji Nagata, Tomohiro Ishii, Tomoaki Honma, Kenta, Togi Makabe, Josh Barnett, Toriano, Taiji, Hirooki Goto, Yujiro Takahashi, Sanada, Yoshihashi, Ray Okan, Alex Zane, and Oleg Bolin. This match determined the number one contender for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. Now I didn't know who was going to be in this match, so I didn't know who to predict. Also don't remember what name I said. In the end, Hirooki Goto secured the win by eliminating Tomohiro Ishii, giving him a future shot at the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. To start off the show, we had the Tokyo Terror ladder match for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championship, featuring the reigning champions, the Intergalactic Jet Setters Kevin Knight and Kushida, defending their championships against Catch 22, Francesco Akira and TJP, Ichiban Sweet Boys Kosei Fujita and Robbie Eagles, and Bullet Club War Dogs Clark Connors and Drilla Maloney. This was a kind of chaotic, high-flying match with some interesting ladder spots. The teams were jumping off ladders onto other ladders, dropping each other off ladders, on tables, and there was a lot of crazy stuff going on in this match. Very inventive. In the end, it was very close, but the Ichiban Sweet Boys won the match with Kosei Fujita grabbing the championships off of the ladder. I believe I predicted Catch 22 or Britain, so I was wrong on this one. Next for the IWGP Women's Championship is Mayu Iwatani versus Azumi. This was an 8-minute back and forth contest. I watched Stardom for matches exactly like this. High levels of athleticism and skill. Very intense, very fast. Azumi's Tiger Destroyer and Canadian Destroyer combination was insane. Mayu Iwatani would retain her title in the end, cementing her legacy, but Azumi showcased herself as an absolute superstar. I did predict a Mayu Iwatani retain here, and I do hope to see Azumi get that championship in the future. Maybe not directly off Mayu, but in the future, nonetheless. Next for the New Japan World Television Championship between Ren Narita, El Phantasmo, Jeff Cobb, and Ryohei Oiwa. There was a lot of variety in this match, as you can tell just by looking at these four. All have very different wrestling styles, with Oiwa and Cobb's being the closest to each other. It was fairly fast paced. In the end, El Phantasmo came out capitalizing on the distraction of Narita. It wasn't a distraction. Capitalizing on a pin of Jeff Cobb to Ren Narita to claim the victory and become the new NJPW World Television Champion. I did predict I believe I did directly predict an El Phantasmo win there. Next up was the Lumberjack Death match between Hiroshi Tanahashi and Evil. Of course, the match featured what the whole match was about, the interference of House of Torture in the surrounding Lumberjacks, but Tanahashi's experience prevailed. He overcame all of the chaos to secure the victory, to continue his retirement road, as I predicted, but I did not predict was Shibata coming out to save him in the end, and challenging him for a 5-minute exhibition match at Wrestle Dynasty. This was a fairly good match from Evil. I did like this match. Next up, title for title, AEW International Championship versus Never Openweight Championship. We have Konosuke Takeshita versus Shingo Takagi. This being my and many's personal match of the night, with Takagi and Takeshita going head to head for both championships. Fairly fast paced, strong, hard-hitting action from the both of them as anticipated. We got a little bit of what we saw from Strong Style Evolved, which was exactly what I was prepared for, and it's exactly what I wanted to see. And I got every bit of what I wanted. Next we have for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship, El Desperado versus DOUKI. This match didn't get the chance to be very long, unfortunately, due to DOUKI's injury off of his signature DOUKI bomb from the turnbuckle to the outside onto El Desperado, with DOUKI landing awkwardly, injuring his elbow on impact, causing the referee to stop the match. This would give the victory to El Desperado by referee stoppage, making him the new IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion. This match was very fast paced, which I did expect from these two, which is why even though this match was 5 minutes, it didn't even feel that long. I can very much so look forward to their rematch in the future once DOUKI's arm is okay. I do wish him a speedy recovery and hope to see that match again soon. Next we have for the IWGP Global Heavyweight Championship, Yota Tsuji versus David Finlay. I didn't really know how David Finlay was going to come into this match, but this match was a very hard-hitting encounter here. These two had chemistry that I did not really anticipate them to have. In the end, Yota Tsuji did come out with the win with the Gene Blaster, of course, but although David Finlay did lose here, he still had a match to look forward to the next day, regardless if he lost his championship against Brody King. And Yota Tsuji would then go on to face Scapegoat Jack Perry for the IWGP Global Heavyweight Championship at Wrestle Dynasty. Next up we have a special singles match between Tetsuya Naito and Hiromu Takahashi. Just after winning the World Tag League, these two had a special singles match to highlight their very long bond, never having a match against each other, never really having a rivalry against each other. The balance of Hiromu's high energy and Naito being so tranquilo made a very dynamic matchup. I really enjoyed this match actually. This match was really fun, which might be a hotter take than I would anticipate, but I enjoyed the match, especially the ending. The ending was very nice. There was a very dramatic sequence of exchanges. Naito secured the win. It took a couple of Destinos to get that win on him. So Naito was standing a bunch of time bombs, nearly every single variant of the time bomb. It was a hard fought loss for Hiromu, but this match was very nice to me. I enjoyed it completely. And for the main event we had for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship, Zack Sabre Jr. versus Shota Umino. Now this match is a difficult one to call really, because although it was extremely long, this match was 43 minutes, 44 seconds. I do personally feel like if they had whittled it down to a 25-minute match, this match would have been closer to perfect than it was. I did see the story in the match. I'm not completely sure they both had the same vision for this match as the other did. I personally don't think it was as bad as people say it is, but the start I'd say was a bit rough. I feel that Shota's really good at big parts and then very slow at everything in the middle. Not everything in the middle, but some stuff leading to it. I'd definitely say in isolation this match was pretty solid. But yes, Zack Sabre Jr. retaining the championship in the end, with Shota Umino forced to lose by submission. That was Wrestle Kingdom. That was my review of Wrestle Kingdom. Wrestle Dynasty's review is coming up shortly after this. Take a gander at that when that's out, if it's not out already. Like this video. Comment what you thought on each and every one of these matches. I want your entire review in the comment section. You heard me. Get off my video.